Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and today we're going to take a look at the 25 highest selling 1990 through 1994 basketball cards from the PWCC weekly auction that ended on May 14th. The majority of today's list features Michael Jordan, so I did include a handful of other players in the honorable mentions that just missed the list as well. And we'll kick today's list off at number 25 with this 1992 Sports Illustrated for Kids Series 2 Michael Jordan, card number 4. This was a PSA 8 and it sold for $55.20. This price is down as a PSA 8 of this Jordan was consistently selling for around $100 in early 2023. I had to go all the way back to December of 2015 to find the last PSA 10 comp for this Jordan that sold for $138 on eBay. Up next at number 24 is this 1992 Upper Deck Michael Jordan Air card, card number 453. This was an SGC 9 and it sold for $62.40. This price is down compared to the last few SGC 9 comps I found for this Jordan. A PSA 9 of this Jordan Air card currently goes for around $170 on average. Coming in at number 23 is this 1992 Kenner starting lineup Michael Jordan, card number 14. This was a BGS 8.5 and it sold for $64.80. This is the first BGS 8.5 comp I found since May of 2020, but this price is right in line with that previous comp. A PSA 10 of this Jordan has not hit the market since 2018, where the last one sold for $500 on eBay. Up next at number 22 is this 1991 Nike Michael Jordan and Spike Lee, card number 3. This was a PSA 9 and it sold for $72 even. This price is right in line with the majority of PSA 9 comps I found of this card from 2023. A PSA 10 of this Jordan will currently set you back around $375 on average. Coming in at number 21 is this 1992 Hoops Michael Jordan, card number 341. This was a BGS 9.5 and it sold for $74.40. Not too many BGS 9.5 comps of this card to go off of, but this price is up as the last few have ranged between $30 and $40. Kicking off the top 20 of today's list is this 1994 Collector's Choice Gold Signature Michael Jordan, card number 204. This was a BGS 8.5 and it sold for $76.80. This price is right in line with the average sell price of the last 10 BGS 8.5 comps I found dating back to 2022. The last PSA 10 of this gold signature sold for $1,750 on eBay back in March of this year. Up next at number 19 is this 1992 Stadium Club Shaq rookie, card number 247. This was a PSA 10 and it sold for $76.80. This is about what the Shaq rookie has been going for in a PSA 10 recently, and a PSA 10 is a pop of 2023. Coming in at number 18 is this 1990 Hoops Collect-A-Books Michael Jordan, card number 4. This was a BGS 9 and it also sold for $76.80. Not too many comps to compare this price to, as this is the highest graded copy of this Jordan to hit the market since 2020. Up next at number 17 is this 1992 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 67. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $84 even. This price is up as this card in a PSA 10 has been going for closer to $60 recently. This back-to-back MVP Jordan is a pop of 1,152 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 16 is this 1991 Skybox USA Michael Jordan, card number 534. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $88.80. This is about what this card has been going for in a PSA 10 recently, and this Jordan is a pop of 1,573 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 15 is this 1992 Skybox USA Basketball Michael Jordan, card number 44. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $96 even. This was a pretty strong sell as this Jordan in a PSA 10 has been going for closer to $60 recently. This card is a pop of 153 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 14 is this 1992 Hoops Michael Jordan, card number 30. This was a BGS 9.5, and it also sold for $96 even. This price is up as this Jordan in a BGS 9.5 has been going for closer to $50 in 2023. A PSA 10 of this Jordan will currently set you back around $100 as well. Coming in at number 13 is this 1992 Skybox Shaq Rookie Auto, card number 382. This was a BGS Authentic with a 10 grade for the auto, and it sold for $98.40. This price lines up with the majority of BAS 10 auto comps I found from 2023. Up next at number 12 is this 1994 Collector's Choice Michael Jordan, card number 402. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for just over $100. This price is up from the only other PSA 10 comp I found from 2023, and this Jordan is a pop of 56 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 11 is this 1993 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 23. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $117.60. There's a few different variations of this card, and this price is up roughly $20 from what a PSA 10 of this Jordan has been going for in 2023. And kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1994 Upper Deck USA Basketball Jordan's Highlights Michael Jordan, card number JH3. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $120. This price is right in line with the last PSA 10 comp I found from late 2022. If you are looking for a low pop Michael Jordan card to add to the collection, look no further as this card is a pop of only 15 in a PSA 10, and this is only the fourth ever PSA 10 comp I could find as well. Up next at number 9 is this 1993 Nike Warner Michael Jordan, card number 12. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $126. This is the new record auction price of this card in a BGS 9.5, and is up roughly $60 from the last one that sold back in February of this year. Coming in at number 8 is this 1991 Nike Michael Jordan and Spike Lee, card number 1. This was a PSA 9, and it sold for $144. This price is down as the last 5 PSA 9 comps dating back to late 2022 have ranged between $300 and $480. A PSA 10 of this Jordan still has not hit the market since December of 2017, where the last one sold on eBay for only $70. Up next at number 7 is this 1994 Finest Michael Jordan, card number 331. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for just short of $200. This price is right in line with the only other BGS 9.5 comp without the protective coating I found from 2023. The last PSA 10 of this Jordan sold for $660 back in April. Coming in at number 6 is this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, card number 75. This was a BGS Gold Label 10, and it sold for $288. This is the first BGS Gold 10 of this Bulls checklist to be put up for auction since late 2020, and this price is up roughly $100 from that previous sale. This sale really shows how much superior BGS Gold Label 10s are, as you can currently pick up this Jordan in a PSA 10 for around $50. And before we get to the top 5, I do have a few honorable mentions to share with you guys. And we'll kick things off with this 1991 Upper Deck Heroes Jerry West Auto, card number 9. This was a BGS Authentic Auto, and it sold for $46.80. The next non-Michael Jordan card that just missed today's list is this 1992 Upper Deck Trade Card Shaq Rookie, card number 1B. This was a CSG 9.5, and it sold for $44.40. Up next was this 1990 Larry Bird Panini Hand-Cut Sticker. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $34.80. And for our last honorable mention, we get this 1991 Fleer Magic Johnson, card number 100. This was a PSA 10, and it sold for $31.20. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1992 Stadium Club Beam Team Michael Jordan, card number 1. This was an SGC 9, and it sold for $372. This is about what this Jordan insert has been going for in an SGC 9 and in a BGS 9 as well. A PSA 9 of this Jordan insert currently goes for around $500 on average. Up next at number 4 is this 1993 Ultra Scoring Kings Michael Jordan, card number 5. This was a BGS 8, and it sold for $540. This price lines up with the majority of recent BGS 8 auction comps I found for this card. This price is down compared to SGC 8s that have been going for roughly $630 on average, and a PSA 8 of this card has been averaging closer to $680 recently. Coming in at number 3 is this 1990 Kenner Starting Lineup Michael Jordan, card number 8. This was a BGS 9.5, and it sold for $660. This is the new record auction price for this card in a BGS 9.5, and is up $400 from the last Beckett 9.5 that sold on eBay back in December of last year. The last PSA 10 of this Jordan Starting Lineup card just sold for $2,850 on eBay back in May of this year. Up next at number 2 is this 1991 Kenner starting lineup Michael Jordan, card number 13. This was a BGS 9.5 and it sold for just short of $1,000. This is the first BGS 9.5 comp I could find since April of 2019, and it comes to no surprise this price is up from that previous comp that was for only $108 on eBay. The last PSA 10 of this Kenner starting lineup Jordan was put up for auction, sold for $2,330 back in December of last year. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1991 Star Michael Jordan Promo Auto, card number 1. This was a BGS Authentic Auto, and it sold for $2,520. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.